So I have a few in my notes here. I have a few different modes of demonstration written down. So obviously mystical is one of them. And I guess apart from mystical, I haven't written down, and I should have, experiential. I guess that's more what the focusing model relates to is the experiential. I guess experiential, especially with respect to yourself, is very much a kind of rigorous way you can get to know yourself that certainly, like, I would think it would just be absurd to sort of deny that the label of knowledge. It unquestionably is a kind of knowledge. But yeah, so mystical, experiential. I also have mathematical. Obviously, that's much more empirically focused. A logico-linguistic, so proofs and argumentation and that kind of thing. Practical, I think this is a very prominent way. And this is what I was kind of talking about with technology before, that when something works and sort of creates traction on the world, that's the terminology I like. So it has practical utility. That gives us an insight into the nature of how things must be in order for that to work. And I think I made this analogy in a previous talk about about the difference between a cardboard box and an airplane. What makes what makes the airplane fly and the cardboard box not fly is because the airplane's modeled is designed in light of a model, and that model obviously has to be true to some degree in order for it to have that advantage over the cardboard box. I mean, why can't the cardboard box just fly? I mean, obviously it's because there's nothing about the cardboard box that matches up to the contours of the way the world really is.
Mm.
So also I have a experimental, which obviously again is like, I would say maybe a counterpart to the mathematical side, and also associated with the practical. So those three, I guess, are empirically focused. And I also have rhetorical, which is, I guess, a pair with the logico-linguistic approach, and obviously mystical, experiential, and also that's another way I think of demonstrating something is constructing a sort of a high definition or at least adequate,
Mm.
adequate accounting of the variables, and then kind of projecting computationally what would happen, and kind of, yeah, that tells you about the world and can demonstrate that a model is true or demonstrate what will happen.